I feel like so many games I see Clockwork just looks godly. There's so many games where he's just the killer of both supports because they don't pick a tanky frontline for it. Their tanky frontline is a Bloodseeker, 3 very vulnerable heroes versus Clock, as it's actually the mid hero found by the Clockwork. Killermancer has got him.
Oh, yeah, they find Copy. They'll get him. They're gonna try and
kill the Siphon, attempting for a second one. That's ambitious, but they'll at least be able to pressure him away. So, yeah, that's really the biggest scare for me, is that the mid player, the mid hero, is completely countered by a 4-position Clockwork. So, Meta4Pro, I think their lineup can work, can synergize together, and this AA is a beast versus Alchemist through most stages of the game. But I think that part where there's the 2 problems can actually be quite problematic, where it's not only just an Alchemist you have to hit with AA Blast, but it's also the Death Prophet. And I feel like Uker can actually apply a lot of pressure in this game if he's given the space. And then Runic is going to get the space. It's going to be like back and forth where both of them are going to be playing off of each other. And Alchemist versus Wraith King matchup, it's good for Alchemist. You just get so much gold whenever he summons the skeletons in those fights. And we will see him go for that Battle Fury SNY build like Brian was talking about. So I like this Alch.
yeah, because pretty much outside of the Ice Blast, you don't think there's too much to worry about?
No, I mean, the Rupture can be a little annoying at times, but if you're farmed enough, you don't care.
Yeah, you just stand there.
Here's if you're ruptured. Yeah, you stand there. They're gonna have to come to you. And there's also a Death Prophet that they do have to worry about. So, a lot of different damage instances that burjui can get online. And I'm worried. I'm really worried about Copy. That's kind of my biggest thing, is that this mid Grimstroke, Copy had a bit of a rough game when he was playing the Void Spirit, and he was going super aggressive with that hero, and he was getting caught a lot of the times. Grimstroke is a hero where it's all about positioning, and you're first there's a lineup that can punish that positioning super hard. So, yeah, quite concerned for him.
What about up top then for Zip Zapper? We saw him have a bit of a tough time on the Sand King last game. Is things going to be a bit easier for him on the Bloodseeker in this lane?
Yep, should be a lot easier. This used to be a pick versus the Alchemist. I think at what, even at TI like 8 it was that people were picking it. It was a little bit of a different concept, but the fact that you still have super high base armor, you do pure damage, you're able to trade right clicks with him very nicely, it's always going to be a pretty good lane for Zip Zapper.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to find a bit of a better time this time round.
Yeah. Solid lane too with the Shadow Shaman. Acid Spray does hurt you quite a bit, and Witch Doctor is one of the best supports. Let's hope Keptus don't walk.
Oh, he stepped back up.
Oh my God! Is he gonna die to a cat? Okay, the cask is.
That was close.
Jesus, I can't believe he walked into the Acid Spray.
Oh, Zip Zapper. I mean, both of them getting very, very low on this top lane. Have they got any salves? They haven't. They've just got tangos hit.
Don't. They played a little bit too aggressively in the first acid. They literally just sat in the whole duration of the first Acid Spray getting hit. Need to be a bit more careful, as they want to be doing a lot better in this lane. Like, Zip Zapper does not want to have 3 last hits. He wants to be confidently playing in the Alchemist's face, not being at risk or at fear of the Maledict because he's healing off of his passive. This is a concern for the Bloodseeker for sure.
Now we see him mid. Pretty even. I guess Puck's getting a little bit ahead. But
Puck should win this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just read every single stroke. You're going to win the Harass War as well. You're going to win the Regen War. Very good Puck matchup. As Killermancer is going to actually smoke, so it is under a ward. So it should be read there by Copy,
yeah,
but he can still kill this.
Surely.
We hope. Killermancer is going to be very patient, it seems.
I'll see how long he wants to try and wait for an opportunity. As bottom
He's
lane.
the Death Prophet. Bottom, Uker. He's left alone now, so this actually leaves the Death Prophet very vulnerable. Wraith King AA, great kill combo. They ever do connect with the stun. And they're completely aware. The smoke happened under a ward, so he's playing very defensively on Copy.
Oh.
I say that.
Oh.
I say that.
He stepped back down. Oh, he's very dead here, surely. I mean, he's got a Fairy Fire. But they're in underneath the tower, and they've got him. I mean, he was playing careful. They did drop a scan as well. Maybe he just felt that the clock had given up and wasn't there anymore.
It was pretty persistent by Killerman. Persistent. He stayed there for a solid 40 seconds or more, 45 seconds. So, yeah, must have just caught him off guard. As the Bruins double-checked because of the Clockwork rotation, they'll be able to get that one guaranteed. Really good stuff there by Killermancer. And they're not actually able to pressure Runic at all top. I thought they'd be able to actually with Bloodseeker a bit better, but somehow he's just absolutely free farming up here. I don't think it should be that one-sided. I feel like Bloodseeker, they messed up just too hard on that first wave. And now it's snowballing.
Oh, look at the pull.
We get the side pull.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Alchemist can just ask to spray it and farm it under the pull.
Oh, that's true. Actually, yes, it's even going to set up for him to get some of the neutrals, yeah. Especially with the summoner being there with the extra skeletons.
He got all the last hits. He got all the
bottom
last hits.
They were able to get the kill on Zactal. Killermancer was able to set up. He does die, but they'll happily take that as Killermancer throws his body in to secure the kill on the Wraith King in the lane.
How is Uker? Uker's like level 5, and he was left alone bottom for a good 2 minutes. He
got a lot.
He may have just given his life. He may have just died to Vyacheslav alone. Oh, he'll turn with the Siphon.
Meanwhile, they will lose Atu Fix.
Uker? He actually did die to Vyacheslav.
Vyacheslav's going to die to Killermancer, though. The trade's going everywhere. A lot of back and forth brawling already.
That was so Uker just... Okay, whatever. He literally just gave his life.
Yeah, because we were watching the kill somewhere else. I saw his life go down when you said that, and then it stopped going down. What happened? Did he sort of just turn back in, or?
He turned back in. He was like siphon baiting in a way, and then AA just popped Mango and used double spells and just killed him under it. So slight mistake by Uker, playing too confidently and giving the AA kills, which matters. AA kills do matter. As top.
They're going to try and turn on Runic, but there's still a Maledict on the Zip Zapper. He's got to be careful about the damage he takes, as he will be fine.
I actually want Vyacheslav to be pretty greedy right now on this AA. After he just got given these levels, he can get a pretty decently timed level 6. Mid, copy. We'll play nicely around the coil.
Oh, he was able to get the haste rune. He was able to, he's going to die though, but he got the rune. And now Killermancer is he in trouble? Have they got another stroke? Oh, they do. Lovely angle there from Copy. Yeah, they're able to pick up both the kills.
And he danced. That was really nicely done. Him dancing inside the coil, avoiding the clockwork before all that kicks off too. Really well played by the side of Meta4Pro.
Top. They're going to go on Zip Zapper again. And he's got the stick charges though, and he's got the backup. Copies in, as well as Keptas. They're going to turn, start running straight towards Runic with the Inkswell setup. They're going to be able to get him. Some good moves here as Copy having a good start. After that, some pick off around the mid. Those moves in the mid lane and then the subsequent rotation to top. It's looking pretty good for the Grem.
Yeah, and he's just going to do the normal build. This might hurt him a bit. He's just going to do the E-Blade Rush, which we've seen, the Topson build. I actually wouldn't have minded like Force Staff or something, maybe more protective since the clockwork counters him so hard.
Copy.
As he's getting surrounded.
No, we'll spend up on the Ghost Scepter portion at least.
Yep. And okay, so they are giving Vyacheslav a little bit more experience, though. We're seeing this AA get level 6 after this creep wave in mid lane. So 7 minutes and 40 seconds he'll have it. Necroman's trying to punish it, though.
He's going to drop the Dream Coil.
With the Rocket Flare.
He's going to have the burst. He's got another orb. And Salve. The Salve will save him. He's away. Unless Killermancer can close the gap, but I don't think he can.
Nope.
The AA lives.
And hit 6. So very early time. So now they can actually set up a lot of global kills. They also have Rupture available on Zip Zapper. So all 3 lanes can actually set up a pretty nice AA blast.
Let's see where it heads first. As top we do have Runic leaving the lane. He's into the jungle.
Yep.
Wants to make sure that it's a little harder for Meta4Pro to hunt him down.
Yeah, he just farms better in the jungle, gets more gold, and then Witch Doctor gets given the lane. Killermancer's Invis now looking to punish, looking to make a move here on the mid lanes. Continuing to play around Necroman. Coil still on cooldown 20. But these two are being very disruptive, very invasive as well, as they do spot Copy for a second. Can they catch up to him, though? He's got Tranquils.
Oh, he's in. Copy's actually going to turn and try and fight back here with the Phantom's Embrace. And the Inkswell. They've got the Bloodbright coming down as Killermancer. He'll get punished. Another kill for Copy.
Nicely done. Uker makes his way toward the mid lane to start pressuring. And they do send Runic bottom, so he is laning versus Wraith King now.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Keptas.
He tried to go. Oh, that, yeah. I guess they just weren't ready for the 3 of burjui to just turn and kill him.
Necroman will die.
He will die to the rupture there as he jumps out to the orb. So, all in all, yeah, 2 supports down, but you got yourself the mid laner.
Yeah. Tower gets protected too. The Grimstroke and Bloodseeker very good at de-pushing this, so that's solid. Alchemist games, though, are Alchemist games. So Runic, he's still getting all the space in the world to get a very fast Battle Fury. He's about to have it done already at this point. As Zactyl, yeah, he's going to need more time to farm. He actually is going to head toward top to avoid this Alchemist. And we will see bounties being set up for. Kilomancer can't quite make the aggressive move to take the opposing 2 bounties, but they will get theirs. And that is the Battle Fury finished.
All right. So, yeah, we're really going to start to see Runic's farm go up and up and up. And as you said, if he's going to get this S&Y after the Battle Fury, then he's going to be very fight ready. As he'll be more than happy to get involved. He's got a lot of good catch around him to allow him time to walk in and do the damage with this Dream Coil and hook shot on his teammates.
Yeah, they've got great control.
Yeah.
Uker continuing to pressure a lane, try to force some reaction. They're just keeping the Alchemist protected by all means here. As Meta4Pro, they will set up for this top push. Zactyl swinging over there with the skeletons. Mid, also we see burjui looking to knock down this tower, but there is rotations coming. They do want to keep it alive with both that Bloodseeker and Grimstroke. As we see the double nukes come out. These 2 heroes are the ones who always set up for defending the towers.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do get at least 1 deep-ish ward on the side of Meta4Pro to try to watch the Alchemist, but yeah, not quite going to be able to ever find and pressure him.
Oh, they want this puck. Can they catch him?
Radiant's bottom tower is
he's
under
out.
attack.
He's chilling.
And
that's a lot of that's time, you know.
That was 4 heroes.
Anytime you can do this, especially as a puck. And Necroman actually TPs to the mid tower, so he's still on the map. Nice move there. They get bottom tower out of it too, and Alchemist continues jungling. So these little small macro plays coming out from burjui, bit ahead of Meta4Pro. Meta4Pro, they can't really take advantage of this at all. You know, they don't really have the fighting lineup to be able to do so. Even with AA, even with Bloodseeker and Wraith King, he takes time to get in. And playing versus this Death Prophet, you know, if you want to choose to take a team fight versus Puck and Death Prophet as 4 people, it's probably going to go pretty badly unless you land a very perfect set of spells. Just the easier to execute so far for burjui is working out for them with this 3k advantages. The Alchemist game is, I don't know, it's getting to just do his own thing.
All right, it's going pretty well for him.
Right, just another Ancient stack. He'll walk over and clear that one up, and he's just going to be able to accelerate faster and faster than this Wraith King. Still need some time.
I mean, and sort of passive play, is that always going to favor the Alch? Or is it going to favor the Alch until a certain point?
These moments absolutely favor the Alchemist. When you have a lineup that can't take advantage of this downtime, like they can't even pressure the mid tower, which is so terrifying. The fact that Puck can just sit there orb pushing the lane in constantly, and they can't pressure this. They can't get kills. Alchemist is just chilling. There's no threat right now for the side of burjui, as they just, look, Uker pushing bottom, Puck staying in mid. Witch Doctor and Clockwork can do whatever they want as Alchemist farms all these stacks that continue being placed for him. Another stack.
No, they're just completely on their side of the map, Meta4Pro. No moves being made aggressively.
They can't evade. Like when they have these 2 support heroes, the Shaman and the AA,
sure, who
it makes
goes
it a lot harder for you to lead. Like each Bloodseeker has to run in, and that's Bloodseeker running into his death. So it's really tough. You know, if they have like Earth Spirit or like one of these normal 4-person, if they had Clockwork, it's different because then they can invade. Or if they had that big bruising frontliner where then they can siege towers like a Tidehunter, then it's different. But they can't versus what they're up against with what they have. So it's giving burjui all the freedom. I mean, they're going to get the perfect timing.
When they've got the Seablade and copy, surely we can expect like a smoke move from them. Because he's about to have it. Is that enough, or you think it's still, that's not necessarily an easily won team fight with the E-Blade? There's still turnaround potential for burjui if you go hunting.
there's too many ways to collapse on copy. Like that's why I was like, this mid Grimstroke, sure, he's getting his farm, but it's a hard game. The natural spells from burjui are gonna just kill him. He gets hit by hookshot, he's dead. Like hookshot's gonna come, then puck is gonna follow up, then a follow from the Death Prophet and all that too, and then Alchemist gets to do Alchemist things in the fights. So it's really looking quite hard for Meta4Pro to weather the storm of when the timings all hit. Because they'll have Radiance, they'll have their E-Blade done at a pretty decent timing, but will it be enough to be able to fight versus this Alchemist with SNY? With the backup of a Death Prophet and Puck, who just, they provide the team fight for him. Zip Zapper, he'll show. And he is looking very dead.
Yeah, I'll try and make him work for it, but I was just saying. No escaping Killermancer's clock. As there we go. So SNY done on Alk. He's ready to get involved. I mean, I'm sure you say he's happy to keep on farming. Runic, once he has the BKB on top of the SNY, he is going to be invincible in these fights.
Yeah, it's just the speed that you get these items. It's, you know, it's not Alchemist as the hero, as Brian does always say. It's how the frequency and the speed that you get everything that it really just makes the hero the hero. You know, these items, there's a reason that it takes so long to get them because of how impactful they are as an Alchemist, especially. Yeah, he just has free timing. He's just, by the time AA ult gets casted, he's gonna have BKB. They haven't actually gotten the opportunity, even though Vyacheslav, he hit 7 minutes and 30 seconds, or 7 minutes and 50 seconds. They haven't been able to set up a gank onto Death Prophet or Alchemist. You know, that concern is growing massively.
Yeah. This doesn't feel great for Meta4Pro.
No, they're just watching burjui get do everything that they want on the map. Force the lanes in, farm his Alchemist, force the lanes in, farm his Alchemist. Runic dances even as the Alchemist in the jungle. As he's playing the PvE game.
Yeah, they've got the perfect game to do it. As well, Radiance is done on the Wraith King, but of course, it's not necessarily going to mean it's time for him to get involved. He's going to still need time for at least the item on top of that.
I feel like they have to go though. Like you can't just wait for Alchemist to get BKB and then make a play. Like you're gonna lose the game in that BKB fight.
I mean, it does feel if he gets that
doesn't look good.
If he gets that BKB and then they turn up, then it feels like it's just over. How do you fight this team?
Yeah, like Death Prophet and Puck, they're gonna control and do a ton of damage in the fights, and then Alchemist just has free reign. Like
they're going.
Setting up the push.
They're starting to go. Here we go. No. Oh no. Are they gonna go?
It's too scary, you know. It's the Puck. It's all these different deterring factors for them. They try to invade.
There we go.
See the TP's already coming over. Clockwork's in position.
Oh,
and he finds.
That's their mid. He's in trouble. They got to save the mid. I don't think they're going to be able to save him. As the Dream calls down, Copy's dead. An Ice Blast will fly over. They'll pass over Killermancer. Maybe they'll get him in return, but they're just all dying. They're just all dying.
I think this game is impossible, and they might have to just call it, even though they haven't even gotten to play the game.
Oh no! I mean, Zaxel, he will certainly die again here. Or will he?
Yep.
Maybe.
He's probably dead.
He's dead. All right.
So their first.
So where did this all go wrong? Was this the draft? Was there something different they could have done at the start, or was it just always is this always just going to be a hard game to play with their lineup?
It's a hard game to play with their lineup, but I feel like they just let all this happen. And I think they have to be able to take advantage of some stuff. Like the lanes can't go this bad either. Like Uker was level 5 and Clockwork sat mid for like 2 minutes.
So he should have been totally zoned out of that bottom lane.
Yeah, they had to have addressed like the lanes a little bit better and they had to do something. Like the game is legitimately impossible for them now. There's just no way that they can deal with this.
Let's check the Dota Plus. Dota Plus says no.
Wow, okay.
Gives him a 31%, 16, and there you go.
Did it just shift it?
No, it just said 69%. No.
Okay. I thought it was just shifted to like 90.
No. It might do. Those graphs do have a bit of a delay. Oh no, it actually just increased the chances of them winning by 1%.
Okay, so maybe it likes their late game up.
Probably going to go back down after the Wraith King dies.
I think Dota Plus is...
Dota Plus is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a little... You know, sometimes Dota Plus is very genius, but I don't know, this one is...
You don't agree with it here.
This one's not looking like it. You know, this Alchemist he's worth almost. He's gonna be worth 3 heroes pretty soon, just on network.
Yeah, he's got the BKB, he's got the blink.
Tower is under attack.
The items just keep coming. He's double the net worth of the Wraith King.
Just go Abyssal. Like, Runic, man, you don't even need a blink. Oh, come on. All right,
I mean,
Blink,
dude, blink's always good for the. It's just,
it is.
for farming. It speeds up everything. You're hopping around the map.
That's fine. They don't need. The fact that the Clockwork pretty much solo killed their mid solo says
That's
everything.
the problem.
And then you see Copy queue up the Force Staff. That's why I said I feel like he might want to just get a Force as the first item rather than go for this like Ghost Scepter you played, because the 4 position counters him. So.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
Here we go. They've got the grab onto the puck. As Killermancer's in, deep with the hook shot. There's the backup. Oh, they get the concoction out. As now, Runic's ready with the cleanup. Did they actually lose anyone? They lost Killermancer, but the puck ends up living. Zactyl is at least got Reincarnate available. But Runic's chasing him with the BKB. Concoction down as Runic goes down the once. So not Runic, Zactyl goes down the once. Runic's more than fine. He's untouchable on this Alchemist. As dead Wraith King. He's trying to fight back, but he can't. Wraith King dead. Zip Zapper's at least got the speed to keep himself alive. Copy's back in with the buyback. They're going to try and burst Runic. They've got the Ice Blast. It's able to connect. They had the Hex. They're able to get the kill. They take down the out. They'll be able to find the Witch Doctor as well. Or maybe not. That's who fixes you away. He's not away. Keptus is able to grab him with the shackles. So having to buy back there and Copy, but they're able to kill the out. They need to do a lot more, but they do manage to kill him once.
How did Necroman? I thought Necroman was going to die at the start there too. He somehow survived.
He lived after that. So the blast and the shackles, yeah.
Yeah, Killermancer hooks in and saves his life. And they actually get a pretty decent fight. Meta4Pro, they get chased out. They do at least get the out kill, but damage is still definitely there as they did lose the Wraith King before all of it. And it was a buyback. It
was, yeah. A costly defense and a big buyback as well from the mid.
And top, Zactyl, his Reincarnate's not ready just yet.
Oh, no. He might be able to run away, though.
Might be able to get out, yeah.
They don't have the further catch, neither the Dream Coil or the hook shot available.
Now it's 81%. Okay, it's starting to feel the pain. Uker has a BKB as well for himself, so
he's rich. I mean, he's richer than any of the cores on Meta4Pro right now. He got the top 3 spots.
When you have an Alchemist in your team and all 3 of your lanes have won as well, that's a testament of its own. There's big problems that the Meta4Pro definitely have to look to be able to fix. As Uker, maybe they can actually find him down here. They did have vision. They did see him for a second, but he also has vision of the AA, and he's turning himself.
Oh my God! Have you actually? He's going for the old shard on the AA. Is this a pretty decent shard?
It's okay. It's really good versus like blink daggers.
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent upgrade anyway, but it's not going to change anything, I don't feel.
Zip Zapper. He gets caught by the 2 of them. They do have the catch though. Onto the puck. They get.
Very nice.
They get the kill. They're going to be able to. Are they going to be able to find Killermancer as well? They're not. No further disable available. But I mean, they'll take those trades. A 1-for-1 trade like that, whilst being 20k down. That's not a bad thing.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Very nice stuff from the 2 supports, catching out the puck. As Uker, he'll be able to pressure down bottom by himself, it looks like, with his exorcism. He's very alone though. Maybe they can punish this. They have good vision down along the area too. So if Uker stays too long, maybe they can actually set up for him. The AAA is running near.
He wants to commit to finish the tower, but as you say, surely this is going to cost him his life. It will.
That was unbelievably greedy. And it's a good thing he gets punished. Thank God, Meta4Pro. That's level 12 now on AA. So small things. They're starting to get some hopes.
But this out.
Very small ones.
Runic's got his AC complete.
Oh boy. Yeah, an item every 2 or 3 minutes. Good old Alchemist.
It's completely uncontested. Got all the space in the world this game, man. He is making the most of it, Runic.
We see Necroman. He's prepared for the next situation. He's actually gone for a defensive item. He's not going to get caught by that Shaman again. He has the Aeon Disc locked up and ready to unlock as soon as they do make the move on him. to protect himself.
They're going to try for him. See if they get the
opening.
opening.
Setting it up, ready?
Oh.
Let's see. Can he disassemble?
They get the Hex. There's going to be... Oh, big hook shot comes in. As Killermancer is able to jump forward, they turn with the coil onto the two of them. The Death Ward is down. As Keptas will fall, Runik's ready to join the fight and clean up Zip Zapper, and he's ready to start chasing for more as they make a move immediately over towards the AA. They find themselves a third.
That was Necroman with the disassemble. He just he unlocks his components, makes the Aeon Disc, gets silenced almost immediately after it does come out from the Grimstroke, but is able to reset from that Killermancer hookshot. Nice play by Necroman. Just cute individual things. Love seeing that.
And into the Roche they go. This will be theirs. No question about it. Nothing that Copy and Zactyl can do. Zactyl, he has got his BKB, but it's still it's rough when you sort of see the progression from this raking in comparison to a free farm out. As here we have it once again, as you say.
Beautiful.
Full bait in on the puck and boom. Eon's out, he's away. And of course Killermancer again coming in to give them the safety to turn it around.
I didn't even notice that he actually picked up a bottle delusion rune right there and actually gets to dispel off the next thing as well afterwards. A little bit of RNG fortunate for him to get rid of the silence too, but nice play there either way from the Aeon Disc. Just predicting the play, predicting the smoke. As Uker immediately runs to bottom lane, and there is a lot of Meta4Pro heroes. They might be able to snag him again.
No, he's given something here to Meta4Pro. As in a game where they're eternally falling behind, at least they're able to get these kills with the Death Prophet.
Yeah. And we will see Runik. He has a Swift Blink. So that's why you can buy these Blinks nice and early on, as we do have those beautiful upgrades. That's pretty scary it's pretty scary on an Alk.
Yeah, he's just going to be charging in.
He's going to be
a
really
lot of
speedy
damage.
with Chemical Rage with Swift Blink. He's going to be past the movement speed cap, just sprinting at heroes. Kind of fun.
Yeah,
they will kill Uker, but still need some space. Still need a lot more out of the map. It's still 27,000 gold advantage.
This is what, because I was all mid. Killermancer's in, and he's found Copy. He's straight in on the Grim. Can they get Copy out of it? They cannot. Copy's down. Zactyl's going to head straight over, see if he can turn things around as he's in onto Killermancer. They get the life of the clock, but Runik is in with the stun. He's over towards Zip Zapper. Zip Zapper's got. And now Vyacheslav, he's also gone as well. Too much damage there as Runik steps up and swipes him out of the game.
615 movement speed or so, I think I saw with the Swift Blink.
You can't run.
You cannot run. As 4 dead. Uka respawns, comes and joins his team. Dig themselves up a bounty rune as well with their nice shovel for the Alchemist. And now with Exorcism. Oh, he's so close to 18. He's going to wait for it. Wait for one more creep before he pops that Exorcism. And he will. Gets level 3 ult. Pops it.
Yeah. Going to buy back on the AA. See if they can slow him down with maybe a well-placed Ice Blast.
Just don't stack the two of them. Death Prophet as well as the Alchemist to stand on separate sides of the fight right now. Alchemist actually just waiting in the back, letting Uker siege, ensuring that they don't get hit by a double Ice Blast.
Actually, they're going to back away. They're not going to try and push it too much.
Meta4Pro is going to try to smoke out, as there is no Death Prophet ult. The Alchemist still has Chemical Rage, but if they can keep him chain CC'd, they could actually kill this Alk. See what they'll find. They'll find Killermancer, not the target they wanted.
No, and he's still got his BKB ready. So Pops, he's able to get the hookshot off before he dies. You got Runik just tearing through these supports as Keptas and Vyacheslav immediately taken out. The Death Ward doing work against Zactyl. Zactyl will fall the once. Copy's being kited off to the side here as he cannot get over and involved, as they're just going to fall one by one.
And they've got to call it. Yeah,
it really is over. It's that they couldn't do anything. They could not do anything here. Alchemist, full free